right, meantime, we've moved along to the Hampton Roadshow kitchen here. Stephanie Joanno is back from the melting pot this morning, and the restaurant is adding some French items to the menu.
Yes, yes.
Sounds very fancy.
Yeah, we've started our brand new big night out, tour of France, and we're going to make a couple things from the new menu today.
Okay. All right, so the first one is the fondue a la Francais. Am I saying that correctly?
Absolutely.
All right. All right, so what do we have for ingredients here? Just let folks know.
All right, we have a little bit of white wine. We have our cheese mix here with a little bit of raclette, fontina, and Gruyere cheese. We have brie cheese.
There's the French twist.
I know. We have a little bit of white truffle cream with bacon and onion infused. Oh, yeah, it's so good. Chives and a little bit of lemon.
Okay.
That's it.
If folks wanted to try to make this at home and they don't have one of these fancy melting pots, they can just kind of make their own little double boiler for this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. Take a pan and preferably a metal bowl of some sort because the glass ones will break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want that.
Yep, and throw some water in the bottom pot. Boil it and do it just like we're going to do it now.
Okay.
All right, you want to do it?
Yes. All right, so the wine goes in first.
Yes.
Okay. I thought, oh, you know what? It's coming back to me now. We made this before. I thought the cheese would go in first, but now I remember the liquid usually goes in first.
Nope. And I put way more in here than you actually need.
Okay.
You know, this stuff is pretty strong. Actually, you want to sniff at?
It's strong.
It's kind of strong, but it's so good.
It's not smell-o-vision, but in person it is strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we've got our brie. We're going to dump that in there and mash it up.
Okay, and that's just what, like 2 or 3 ounces of the brie? Not a lot of this either.
Yeah, it's actually
Also
just
pretty
the
strong.
little single serving of the Ile de Brie is what this is. Yeah, show that thing who's boss.
Okay.
All right.
I will.
All right, I'm going to add your cheese for you kind of slowly here so you can
Okay.
be stirring it around.
Yes, and this is kind of important too, right, Stephanie? You don't want to dump it all in at one time. You got to incorporate it as it goes.
You definitely do
No
not
one
want
likes
to
a
dump it
lumpy
in.
fondue.
Yeah. All right.
So why the decision to go French? Add some new stuff to the menu.
Well, every 6 months we change our big night out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the big night out exactly? I'm splashing.
Ooh,
Sorry about
That's
that.
all right. Make a mess. It's awesome. The big night out is sort of our signature dish. You can come in and do all 4 courses. It's always a theme. You know, obviously it only changes twice a year, but you know it's that good. Sometimes we don't even want it to leave.
Right.
6 months later, you get your cheese, your salad, your entree, and your dessert. And the salad this time is a niçoise. We've got lots of fun things, some bacon, some eggs, nice little French vinaigrette.
And you mentioned the big night out does have the 4 courses, including dessert. And the next, after we finish this, our cheese fondue, we're going to make a dessert fondue today, and even a cocktail, right?
Yes.
Okay. Last step. Oh, second to last step.
A little bit of lemon. Squeeze that in there.
It's amazing how smooth it all comes out in just a little bit.
I know.
That brie has disappeared.
I know. Doesn't it smell amazing?
It
too?
does.
Kind of want to
really
dive
does.
in there.
All right. So when you serve that up,
Right.
a little garnish with the scallions, and then what have we got for dipping?
We have things that you will actually find in the restaurant when you come in. Some rosemary, honey wheat, and French breads. Celery, not celery.
It's early. It's all right, Steph.
Broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And you'll also get some apples if you come in the restaurant. But I wasn't feeling super healthy this morning, so we let the fruit out.
Okay, all right. Next time, I don't know if we're going to get any more healthy as the morning goes on. We're going to move on to our dessert and cocktail after this. Right now, meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler has... Time for dessert now. We're back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with Stephanie Joanno from the melting pot this morning. We've already made one of the new French-inspired additions to the menu, our brie cheese melt here, which looks fantastic with bread or vegetables. It's up to you. And now we are making a white chocolate creme brulee melt.
Yes.
What's gone in here already? Because you started without me. I know you had to.
I know, it longer than
Takes a long time to melt
a lot
the
of
chocolate.
time. Actually, it only takes about 5 minutes once your pot's really hot.
Okay.
We put some white chocolate chips in here.
Yeah, and those are the discs. Is that good for even melting? I mean, if you wanted to use, say, just like a white chocolate bar or white chocolate chips at home.
You can absolutely do that.
You
This
can.
is what we get in the restaurant.
Okay.
And the chocolate is amazing. We actually have our chocolate bars for sale if you want to come in and grab those if you'd like
I'll
to.
be the judge of that.
Yeah.
That is
Isn't
good.
it tasty? All right, so let's, I guess at this point we should definitely be using our pot holder here.
Yes, we've learned that before.
I know,
Okay,
I know.
Antonio, get your laugh in today. good about that.
All right, so next I'm going to give you the spoon and let you pour in the caramel sauce.
Okay.
Well,
Where is it?
it's right here. Here, you hold that.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to give me the spoon is what you said. Okay.
So you can start on in there. All right,
Okay.
ready?
Now, I was expecting something thick. Is it like a caramel extract?
This is caramel syrup.
Okay.
You know, obviously, creme brulee tastes more than just white chocolate, so we had to throw something in there, jazz it up, and it's actually really, really tasty.
It kind of smells like cotton candy.
A little bit, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, so if you want to throw that spoon in here, we're going to get to the fun part. We're going to light some stuff on fire, because creme brulee is not creme brulee without that crisp top.
Yeah, and we don't have a blowtorch here today, so we're going to do the next best thing.
But we do have caramelized sugar here, and we're going to just dump it on top. I don't know if you guys can get this on camera.
Of course they can.
Not.
We've got our overhead. Yeah, it's on camera right now.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well, that better do a good job then, huh?
Yes.
All right.
We'll see how this works.
Okay, so we've got our little creme brulee topping.
Yes.
And now we have highly flammable.
What is it?
It's a caramel liqueur.
Okay.
So we're going to, all right, if the spritz bottle works. Okay, we're going to spritz it on top.
Okay.
Some nice alcohol on there. All right. Cross your fingers.
You can do it. I have every confidence. The fact that I'm backing to the furthest corner of the kitchen means nothing.
Woo! Did you see it?
Yeah, I can still see it. It's working.
Yes.
It's totally working.
Yeah, and see all the,
It's bubbling up and melting.
yeah.
That's awesome. It's like a little creme brulee shortcut if you don't have the blowtorch. Why are you putting more fire there?
Well, because it didn't
Because you have an issue with fire. I'm just kidding.
I like fire. It's fun to light things on fire. Anyway, I thought maybe we could crisp the edges too, but I guess I didn't spritz enough on there.
It's doing
Safety
its
is
thing.
better than anything else, and it actually is going to be nice and actually, do you want to taste it?
Well, you know what? I'm going to wait till
Not
later
yet?
because it's still
Okay.
like super hot, and I don't want to break into that perfect top that we have. But
All
at the end
right.
of the show, you bet I'll be in there with a Rice Krispie treat. You also brought some pound cake and a piece of brownie. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
All right.
On that health kick.
We're not finished yet, but we're finished for now. Back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with Stephanie Joanna this morning from the melting pot. We've made a couple of amazing dishes already. The French-inspired brie melt. Brie added to the blend of cheeses that you use often at the melting pot with our bread and vegetables. And then also this dessert creme brulee melt.
Yeah, I totally almost broke that. I almost broke the nice sugar top.
Everything in time. It's almost time to break the top. But right now, it is time to also make a cocktail that you brought tonight. And, you know, everybody totally remembers you from those great lemonade drinks that you made over the summer with the strawberries and the muddled mint and all that. So you've set the bar for yourself pretty high there, girlie. So I'm excited to see what you got today.
Stay in France. We're going to do a French martini. Can never go wrong with a martini, right? Add a little French flair to it. We're going to make using
Things can go wrong. Things can go wrong, but that's more about how many
But
martinis
they won't
you deserve.
go wrong.
They won't if you pace yourself. I think that's true.
Okay, so we have our little makeshift cocktail shaker here.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do it at home, I don't recommend using 2 glasses because once you make that seal, this one's plastic. So, all right, we have a little bit of vodka.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is a plastic tumbler. Oh, right. So
Yeah.
if you just use a bigger glass, they could get stuck.
Yeah, we have a little bit of Chambord.
Is that sweet?
It is. It's
Kind of
like
syrupy.
It's like a raspberry liqueur.
Okay.
And pineapple juice. And if you want to make this at home non-alcoholic, you can always substitute club soda for the vodka.
Yeah.
You know, raspberry syrup for the Chambord. Make sure you got
I
a
still
nice
get the
little
idea.
suction there.
Okay.
Give it a shake. All right. We'll just strain it into our glass here.
Oh, that's a neat little trick there. All
Frosty glass.
right. So you don't want the ice.
Oh,
just want nice and cold.
Who is making a mess?
Clean up and on too.
Yeah.
big deal.
All right, let's go this way.
We know you're improvising. We'll give you a little latitude.
Ah, there we go. See, I should have gone that
Perfect.
way, I guess.
Perfect.
And minus what I got on the counter.
Okay.
Perfect French martini.
And this is something that you make there, so you have the full bar at the melting pot
Yes.
too, so
Yes.
you can have your drinks with your meal.
Yes, we actually have several special drinks now, also from France, on the menu. Come in and check them out. They're so good.
Now, if folks have not been to the melting pot, they've not had the fondue experience, what should they expect? Because I know they should expect that they're going to be doing a little bit of maybe a little more work than other places where you order your dinner and it's put in front of you and it's all done.
Yes, a little bit. When you come to the restaurant, obviously the server will make your cheese for you.
Yeah.
Your salad is already made, it'll come to the table, but your entree, you cook it all yourself, and that's the fun, though. You have these fondue forks, and you skewer your chicken, whatever, throw it in your pot, let it cook.
Right.
So that's really the only work that you do for yourself. And it's fun, Throw a piece in, talk, have a drink, do your thing.
Yeah.
Definitely expect to come in and be there for a couple of hours. And now that the holiday season is here, we are starting to have some Christmas parties, some Thanksgiving parties. Mm-hmm. We are actually closed on Thanksgiving Day, but,
after that.
Yeah, be your office hero,
Yeah.
Bring your entire staff in, have a holiday party, and, it's time to think about stocking stuffers. We have gift cards. Like I was saying before, we have chocolate that you can purchase. We have the garlic and wine seasoning for the salad, the dressings. I mean, pretty much anything that we have in the restaurant, you can buy it and take it home and recreate an entire melting pot night at home.
All right.
So,
or use your gift certificate to stay in the restaurant and there.
Yep, and we're also on Facebook starting today. We already have a request for a recipe. We're going to start posting recipes from melting pots past.
Oh, perfect.
So if you have a request that you'd like, posted, just let us know.
That's very nice. All right.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to put the recipes that we made today here on our website, thehamptonroadshow.com, and it's tasting time when we come back. Right now, we need to learn more about our wonderful studio audience.